Hey there, it's Shannon. I want to make a quick video to talk to you about personal care products. So often when we think about health and fitness, we think about our actual workouts, we think about our nutrition, what we're putting in our body, but we don't always think about what we're putting on our bodies. And with there being so many chemicals in a lot of the products we use, I think it's a really important topic to talk about. So for myself, when I became pregnant, and I'm 5 months along now, so this baby's definitely getting bigger in there. But when I became pregnant and I was carrying another life in me, it really made me think about the different products that I was putting on my body, not just what I was like ingesting in terms of food. So after doing some research, I realized there are so many bad products out there with really bad chemicals. And specifically, one of the chemicals that I read quite a bit about are phthalates. So, phthalates are chemicals that are added to plastics to soften them, but they're found in lots of personal care items and household items. So, some of the places you can find phthalates are in lotions, hairsprays, deodorants, nail polish, and anything that has fragrance. Basically, it's phthalates is what is contained in it. It's also found in other products like toys, electronics like your computer, and as I mentioned, lots of different household products. So they're really everywhere, and there's quite a bit of exposure happening. So what is concerning is how these phthalates can actually harm us. So they can affect our hormones and create endocrine disruptions. They're potential carcinogens, so they can actually cause cancer. And recently, there's actually even a study done that exposure to phthalates during pregnancy is linked to a 70% increased asthma risk in babies. So there's a lot of risks here with us, using these personal care products that are laden with phthalates. So I thought it was just important to make a video about it and kind of tell you what I learned about it and what I've kind of done to try to reduce the phthalates in my personal care products. So again, we cannot totally eliminate them. Unfortunately, they're all around us, but there are some things that we can do to start to eliminate them and our exposure to them. So first, you choose products, obviously, that are phthalate-free or labeled fragrance-free. Unfortunately, the problem here is manufacturers are not required to list it on the label. So that makes this a little tougher for us consumers. We need to do our homework. But rest assured, there are a lot of products that actually list on the label that is phthalate-free because obviously it's more of an organic or natural product, and they want to promote the fact that they don't have these nasty chemicals in them. Another way to try to eliminate it from things that you may be exposed to every day is plastic bottles, which are also a concern. So here, let's think, if you have a plastic bottle that you make your shake in, or water bottles, or even baby bottles, you want to make sure you pick bottles that are phthalate-free. And on the bottom, there's usually a number labeled underneath it. You want those that are labeled with number 1, 2, 4, or 5 because they are considered the safer plastics. And then what you want to avoid is number 3 because apparently that is the type of plastic that really leaches phthalates and can be a big concern. So another way to eliminate them is don't microwave your food in plastic. And I've been pretty good about this. I will typically, if I'm going to microwave something, I microwave it on a legit plate. I don't microwave it in plastic. But this next one is something that I am guilty of, and I'm going to try to stop. Don't put your plastics in the dishwasher. The dishwasher gets very high heat, and again, that could make the plastics expose these nasty chemicals. So you don't want to put those in the dishwasher where they're exposed to these really high temperatures. The next one is choose alternatives to canned food because BPA, which is a type of phthalate, can actually be leached from the lining of these cans. So You can choose other options like glass jars, you know, if you get fruits or vegetables in them, or just go with fresh fruits and vegetables, or even frozen. I typically use a lot. So that's just something that you can consider there. And the last point is try to avoid air fresheners. So again, fragrances have phthalates, so air fresheners are just pure fragrance. So you know, avoid spraying that in your house and rooms. There's natural ways that you can freshen your air with like essential oils and things. So try to stay away from those chemical-laden air fresheners if you can. So next I just wanted to go over some of the personal care products that I use that are phthalate-free. I've done a lot of research to find some of these products, so I just wanted to share it with you in case you're interested in trying them out. So the first that I wanted to touch on is Burt's Bees. So Burt's Bees has, you know, everything from lotions to face wash to face wipes. So it's a great brand that is phthalate-free. I use everything. Like I said, here's, you know, face wash that I use. I do use the sensitive face wipes. I use moisturizer day and night, and all of them indicate on the label that they are phthalate and other chemical free, which is great. And since becoming pregnant, I started to use belly butter. I know that's a whole separate conversation about stretch marks and belly butter and oils, but I've chosen to use them just because I figure if there's any way for me to prevent stretch marks, I'm all about it. But Mama Bee belly butter is also phthalate free, so I put this on every day. I use another oil at night, but again, it's a great product to use. Next, I wanted to talk about deodorants. So deodorants, you know, you put it on every single day, you put it on your armpit, direct contact to your skin. That's something else that if you can get that phthalate free, that's, you know, in your best interest. So I feel like I've purchased every natural deodorant that there is. I'm still trying to pick one that really works for me, but just a couple of brands that I have tried is Jason, or it may be Jason. I don't know if you want to get fancy with it. I've also tried Nature de France, Le Stick. This one wasn't bad, not too bad. And Tom's is another one that I've tried. None of them were like clear-cut winners for me because I still felt like after a couple of hours, it wasn't really like keeping me fresh, if you know what I mean. So I'm open to any suggestions any of you may have in regard to natural deodorants because I'm still trying to pick a winner there. I'm not purely dedicated to natural deodorants for that reason because especially at, you know, at work and stuff, like I want to be as fresh as I can. So I'm not strictly on natural deodorants right now. I mix in some chemical deodorants, unfortunately. But like I said, if anybody has a good option out there, let me know. And the last thing I just wanted to cover, so, well, actually, I'm sorry, it's the second to last thing I want to cover because I have two more things. Apparently, nail polish and nail polish remover are also filled with these chemicals. So when I became pregnant, I happened to read this. So I went on Amazon and I ordered this nail polish called Manicure, and it is free of phthalates. And this color is super cute. I think it's called Socialite. Great color. So nice nail polish there. And then also nail polish remover is an offender. So this is Carmen Naturals. It's a natural nail polish remover. And I also got this on Amazon as a replacement for, you know, normal nail polish remover. And then last but not least, hairspray. Hairspray is a huge offender of phthalates. So I honestly searched hard and far and wide to find a hairspray that was phthalate free. And I was able to find this one. So this is called Bamboo Style. And it's phthalate and also a few other chemical free products. So this has been really great. A lot of the phthalate-free hairsprays, they don't come in aerosol. I know it's another conversation about aerosol and the environment, but I find it is easier for me to use than like pump spray hairspray. So this is one that I found, one of the few that was phthalate free. So again, Amazon. And then lastly, I bought a dry shampoo because I'm like, always on the go, and if I don't have time, to do my hair like I want to, dry shampoo comes in handy because it's like a shower without a shower. So this brand, it is called, what is it called? Laboratories Chlorine. I also got this on Amazon, and it is phthalate free. So they're the products that I use. I am by far not perfect. It's very hard to get these chemicals totally out of your routine, but I've done the best I could with like things that I felt like were real heavy offenders, things that were things I use daily that I wanted to kind of clean up within my routine. So I hope this helped to just demystify some of the things that have to do with chemicals in our personal care products. I know when I started looking into this, I was totally confused and didn't really know, what phthalates are, why I should avoid them. So I'm glad I went through this exercise, and I feel better now that I'm using things that are better for me and better for my baby. So thanks again for listening, and I will be in touch with another video soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.